Hello, my friends. It's John again with another car talk. I'm here actually in Vegas and had a good conversation with my in-laws last night that prompted this talk. So, once again, this is Wake Up Everybody television, TV, but it's on video. But the point of it is that you got to wake up. You got to understand what's going on and how things are operating around you to be able to operate with it. So our talk last night centered around government and why certain people like the Democrats, why certain people like Republicans, why certain people are independent. And this was the first time I really had the chance to talk to some of my really super pro-democratic folks that is generational Democrats. And for me, I'm more of an independent, closer to a Republican, because that's what I believe. And what you believe and how you act towards the government and the government programs and what the government does wholly depends on what you believe the government is and what its job is. And I learned last night that at least these folks, they believe that the government exists to help make everything good, fair, equal for everyone. That's their thought of it. It's supposed to be there to make everything good for everybody. And I wholeheartedly disagree with that belief. I believe the government is a management business. The government manages people, processes, you say personnel, projects. That's what they manage those things. And they do that through the funding and power given to them by just regular people. See, if you think that the government is supposed to give things to you and make everything fair and equal, this is why you believe that, taxes, everybody should pay taxes evenly across the board. And we should be getting $50 an hour at a job because that's working wages. That's the only thing I can do to provide for my family. Because you believe the government is supposed to dictate and mandate that you get everything fair. I don't believe that. I believe the government exists to manage things to make sure everybody has an equal opportunity. So you can't discriminate based off of age, or not age, but race, creed, sex, disability, those things, because now everybody has the same opportunity. But that don't mean you get it just because you are. That's what a lot of folks believe, that just because I exist, I'm supposed to get certain shit. The government is supposed to give me money, or the business is supposed to give me this because I'm an American. No. You have the same opportunity as every other person that is living in America legally. You have the same opportunities. There is nothing holding you back besides you. But there's always this talk about, this systematic racism and this is holding me back, and the wage gap between men and women. There's always some shit holding you back. But you know what really holds people back when they bring up any kind of excuses? Their fucking mind. That is the biggest deterrent of them succeeding, is their fucking mind. You start talking about let's just even use that. What is holding you back? Okay, if you have something that's holding you back, why don't you fix it? Because of this. Okay, so this is holding you back, but this is holding you back from fixing this. Well, when the fuck is stuff gonna happen? Because there's always something stopping you from fixing what's holding you back. There's always a problem that stops you from fixing the fucking problem. So all most people do is talk and fucking complain instead of doing. And I'm not guilty of it, but I have some more shit I need to do. And that conversation caused me to really go, well, John, you know what? There's a lot of stuff that you talk about that you would focus on. And I'm going to start doing that because I'm tired of talking to people now. People are horrible. People are worthless unless they are doing. So if you're not a doer person, I don't really have a good conversation for you. We might can talk and jest about a few things, but because you're not doing shit, just complaining, our conversation will come to a quick conclusion. Because there's no point in talking to you. Everything we talk about, there's a stopping point. There's always a stop. Oh, well, you know, I brought up why the black community and the black race is having so many issues right now. I believe that, once again, in order to fix things, you got to go from the bottom up. Everybody want to argue about the president, global warming, all this shit that they have no control over, don't have no clue about. But you know what they can always fix? Them fucking selves, their fucking household, their family. Then they go into your community. See, if you start from the bottom, you actually can fix shit. But if you reach to the top, you know you're not going to do shit. You're just making noise and complaining. That's what I hate. I hate complaining motherfuckers who don't do nothing. So I'm personally, you'll see another video that I'm going to do. I'm going to find a youth black entrepreneurial organization that I can start giving money to. Because that's where I believe the biggest difference is going to change for black people is the youth. That means 13 and under, really 12 and under for me. Black entrepreneurship training. Because this fucked up mentality we have is because we are still with the slave mentality. Not that the slave mentality is like holding us back, but the slave mentality just changed and they call it now workers. A job. It's the same fucking thing. You're a slave at mind because you believe somebody's supposed to provide everything for you. Ma supposed to give me a house. Ma supposed to give me a car. Ma supposed to pay my bills. When the fuck are you going to do something? This is, to me, one of the biggest fundamental differences between conservatives and liberals. Conservatives push for you to do shit for you. It's not that they're selfish. They're all about fucking people. But they want you to do your shit. Why would I go work 100 hours to give you 50 hours of my work because you say, well, I didn't have the opportunity to do it because of slavery. Bitch, you ain't in slavery. You ain't in no fucking slavery. You have every opportunity that everyone else has right now. Yo, great grandma and grandpa, them motherfuckers were slaves. So they had the excuse. But you know what they did instead of fucking complain? They either got their ass up and ran away, or they stuck it out and did what the fuck they needed to do to raise a generation next that will be better than them. Instead of complaining all the fucking time. I'm so sick of people complaining, and not doing shit. So that is the moral of our story today, is that the biggest fundamental difference, there's people who just complain, and then there's people who do. But that is all based on what you believe the government is supposed to be doing and what you believe the government is. The government is not a fucking big organization of social programs to make your life better. That is not what it is. It is management of people, projects, property. It's a management company, and it takes your money and manages it. That's why business owners don't like that, because they understand what a company does and misallocation of funds. Business owners understand this shit. Regular fucking people don't understand. You just believe, oh, well, everybody should pay a whole bunch of taxes. For fucking what? Why should I pay you taxes when I can take care of my own shit? When I can take care of me, I don't need you. Liberals want the government to take care of them. Conservatives want to take care of their fucking self. It's not selfish. It's what should be. You should be an independent fucking operating adult. Whew. Boy, this is silly, stupid topics like this. But this is what the fundamental differences and problems are. Why, especially black folks, cannot succeed. Why everybody can come into this country and have the American dream except for us. And we've been in this motherfucker for hundreds of years. Because we keep putting our hand out instead of putting our fucking hand on the grind and getting going and building our shit that we need to succeed. That's all I got. Boss out.